Welcome back to day 20 of the course in Mastery. Today, Tom Wood is going to discuss the process of living in love. Then, Dr. Barbara DeAngelis is back to describe the true purpose of your life. Here's Tom.
Part of being a whole person and feeling truly happy in life is to understand the importance and magnitude of love in our lives. Love is one of those ineffable subjects that we use to describe everything from sex to food to friendship and marriage. The love I'm talking about is deep down respect, admiration, and unconditional acceptance. Of course, we all want to have that kind of love for someone special in our life. And the truth is, it's just about impossible to have that for somebody else if we don't feel that way about ourselves. This is not easy. We all tend to be our harshest critics. We all hold ourselves to high standards. And when we don't deliver, when we don't meet those expectations, we tend to beat ourselves up, probably just a little too much. What if you could look at yourself and recognize that all your problems and challenges were exactly the way life was supposed to be? No judgments. Your divine imperfections just a part of life. Then would you be able to look at the people in your life that you love and say the same thing? Could you accept them unconditionally? No changes, exactly as they are? Now, if you're thinking to yourself, I already accept my partner as they are. I love them unconditionally. The problem is, they don't love me unconditionally. They don't accept me as I am. Well, then you still have one more person to accept unconditionally. Yourself. It's almost impossible to ask somebody else to love you unconditionally if you don't love yourself that way. The way you feel about yourself is a big part of who you attract in your life. Here's what I'd like you to do today. In your journal, write down exactly how you would like someone to love you. What would you like them to do for you? What would you like them to say to you? How would you like them to feel about you? When you get finished writing down everything you want that person in your life to do, say, and feel about you, look at what you've written, and that's what you need to do for yourself. I know that the better you get at loving and accepting yourself, the more love you attract in your life. That's it for me today. Coral's going to introduce you to one of the world's greatest experts on relationships. This should be a good day.
Today, Dr. Barbara DeAngelis is back to describe your true purpose in life is to love. To love who you are, to love the people that you encounter, to love the process of living itself. She also goes on to explain the positive effects that living with love can have on your life when you choose to accept that mission.
We forget why we are here. And in the process of forgetting that, think we're here for other things and focus on those and miss the point. I have found in my searching that we are here for one reason, and that is to love. To love ourselves, to love our planet, to love one another, and to express that love in many different ways, whether it's through creativity, through service, through raising children, through developing ourselves. But love is the operative force in the universe. You were born out of love. There was at least a moment, 3 seconds, of what we can call as close to love as possible that created you. Some force pulled two people together, and they at least felt that it was something like love to create you. Union is what creates everything. That is the law of the universe. This is the real journey we are on. It is the path of love. When we forget that, we get into a lot of trouble. When we think we're here to do something else, we are not effective. I will give you an example. If I think that I'm here to give you a lecture, you're not going to have a good time. I'm here to love you. I'm here to love you in the most appropriate way I can. To feel your concerns, your excitement, to feel For those of you who are very successful already, how I can help balance that out and have you feel that same kind of success in other areas. To feel, for those of you sitting watching all the winners thinking, I'll never get there, how to give you that sense of vision that you can. I'm here to feel you, to love you as a brother, as a sister, as a fellow traveler, and share my process with you. To love you as best as I can from standing up here with 15, 18, 2,000 people.